All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with Armon Wiggins, my guest host for today.
Yes, a.k.a. The Drama.
And you are here for this Diddy sentencing, not
Yes.
a trial anymore, the sentencing that's happening tomorrow. And so let's get into that.
Let's
because,
do it.
And by the way, tomorrow on CBS Mornings, there's going to be an exclusive interview with Diddy's former stylist, Deonte Nash, who also took the stand, right?
Yes, which, by the way, to me had one of the best testimonies during the trial. So I'm interested in seeing his interview.
Well, here's a snippet of what you can see tomorrow morning.
You say you were strangled on several occasions.
Several.
Was there ever a point where you thought, I could die?
The whole time. I said, he gonna kill us.
You talk in the lawsuit about literally having a to-go bag and cash just in case you had to go into hiding?
This was normal, very normal behavior, and everybody pacified it. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
And, you know, back in July, Deonte also wrote a letter to the judge saying that Diddy was an immediate danger to victims and witnesses and pleaded for him to not be released.
Yeah, he definitely testified to a lot of those things in the actual trial, and he was very believable. And it seemed like the judge also was really interested in his storytelling, and he was very matter-of-fact about it. He didn't shy away from anything.
All right, now the prosecution wants Diddy to get 11 years, but Diddy's team wants him to get time served. And so people are anticipating the judge is going to do something in between time served and 11 years. What's your anticipation?
Yeah, I feel like the judge has something to prove. I don't think that the judge wants to be the one to get Diddy completely off. So I think Diddy will be getting some time. I don't know, maybe like... Are we shooting for numbers?
Yeah, I want to know your number.
Okay, my number, I'm gonna say 7.
Okay, 7 years.
What time? But then what time serves? So maybe drop down to 5. But I'm gonna say 7.
I feel like he's going to get like 5 years, and then some of that will be time served, so he won't be in my... That's what I think. You know what else? Diddy's also been doing this career development course for fellow inmates while he's been incarcerated. It's called Free Game with Diddy. And he has a syllabus, homework, and all of those things. He has a teaching assistant at his disposal as well. I feel like all of those things, they may look at it favorably. Now, another thing that happened is that he did get more support from Gina, the woman that he used to date, who wrote a letter to the judge on his behalf and also said that prosecutors pressured her into becoming victim 3 in the indictment. She said she fully cooperated with prosecutors, sat down with them 3 times, answered all their questions, turned over all the evidence, but she felt pressured to play the role of a victim by the prosecutors, even though she said she was not a victim and does not feel like she was a victim. She said that prosecutors kept telling her that she was and that she had been sex trafficked and forced into prostitution by him.
I feel like the prosecution said that she was because she's done interviews and said that he kicked, beat, and punched her, even though this wasn't what that case was about. But it just kind of felt like Gina, towards the end, changed her tune because she wanted to still be in sync with Diddy. Like, she wanted to still keep whatever benefit that was. And so she was lying, it felt like.
Well, let's get ready. We got to talk about this, but let's get ready for that sentencing tomorrow. We'll discuss what time can you expect that sentencing to happen, and we'll give you some more details. It's Way Up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee with my guest host, Armon Wiggins.
I'm having a blast. You know, I just want to tell you, I love you so much.
Oh, well, I love
really
you too,
do.
Armon.
Yes.
And I wonder how Diddy feels about you. But anyway,
I don't think I know how to answer that. I don't know. I don't want to know.
But he is going to have his sentencing hearing tomorrow. What time do you have to be there for that to start?
On or around 10 a.m.
Okay. And before Diddy finds out what that sentence is going to be, he also wants to speak and address the judge as well. So it's 2 counts of the Mann Act. And in court documents, his attorney says the sentencing proceeding holds significant importance for Mr. Combs. He wishes to appear before the court, address Your Honor, and allocute in the most dignified and respectful fashion possible. They also wanted the judge to allow him to wear street clothes instead of his jail jumpsuit.
Wow. What does the street clothes do, though? What do you think that's going to help?
And this is like a psychological thing.
Okay.
They say that when you appear that way, you want to look the best before you come before the judge. And sometimes, like, depending on what you're wearing, that can sway, like, it could be something like psychological. You know, how people look at you.
But do you feel like the street clothes...
You got on that bright orange today. That bright orange ain't going to work in front of the judge.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But Diddy, like, if he comes in his Diddy outfit, is that going to feel humble enough for the judge? Like, will the judge say, like, hey, this is a celebrity in front of me. You're not humbled. You might
He
see
went
that
to-
monster.
He can't wear his jewelry and nothing
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can't do the jewelry.
Okay. Well, so I'm interested, and I know you cannot wait to find out. You've been covering this trial from the beginning.
Yes.
And so I'll be interested to hear what Diddy has to say.
I'm interested in what Diddy has to say. I'm interested to see who's going to show up in support of him tomorrow.
And I'm sure some people will show up in support of the prosecution tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
To see what's going to happen. But, you know, the kids, the family will be there full force. That's another thing that looks good, right? When you have people in court supporting you, especially your family members.
Yes, and all the letters that he's gotten. And I think, you know, no matter what, though, we can expect fireworks tomorrow. Whether good or bad, it's going to be an explosive day.
What do you think his bag is going to be like at the end of all of this? Like, do you think he'll be able to come home and people will give him opportunities? Can he be back in the entertainment business? Do you think?
You know what? I definitely think that people will still want to work with him, because I think as long as he was exonerated from the biggest crimes in which he was, I think people will still, his reputation is ruined a little bit, but I still think that people will want to work with him. They
Right.
still will interview him. They still will collab from him. He's still Diddy. He still made lots and lots of money, and he still has fans.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting because we've never had a situation like this. I feel like in this hip hop industry, it's never been nothing like this. All right, well, you guys, this is your show. So when we come back, you guys get to have the last word.